The most destructive thing that you could ever do to yourself and also to the people around you is refusing to let go of your past. It's not letting go of the anger, the rage, the hatred, the jealousy, the guilt, the shame that defined you at that moment. Because after some time, these emotions act like a wet blanket that extinguishes the fire of your bright potential. Hi guys, this is Ju. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time. I was trying to do short form content, but that's just not me. I don't know why I did it. But, anyways, I did it and now I'm here. So, how do you let go of these emotions? How do you let go and step into your authentic self? That is what we'll be discussing in this video. When I was 18, I watched a beautiful movie, and that movie has the answer to this question. The movie is called Spirited Away. I'm not sure how many of you have watched it. If you've not, do watch it. And if you've already watched it, just rewatch it, okay? It's just that good of a movie. That's one of my favorite movies. And I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite characters. And also, I'll be spoiling a bit of this subplot. I don't actually remember all the details. Whatever I remember, it might be inaccurate, but yeah, whatever. So, anyways, No Face, a character in this movie, was accidentally invited into the bathhouse by Chiro. She worked there. She didn't know that she was not supposed to invite spirits into the bathhouse. This guy comes in and then feeling a bit of the warmth that Chiro gave, he want more. He tries to befriend Chiro, but Chiro is busy with her life. She has work to do. He just offers one of the bath cards to her when she needed at that moment. She thanks him and then she runs away to her work. So after a while, this guy just wants attention. He just gives pieces of gold to people to make them give him attention. And then people give him huge amount of food. He is not under any obligation to eat that food, but he just eats it and he just keeps becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. He has gained a lot of attention. A lot of people are scared of him because he ate two people and a frog. But, anyways, people are scared of him and they just give him whatever he wants. So he demands that he needs Chihiro now. So this witch lady who owns the bath sends for Chihiro and she comes in and talks to him. She just asks, what is it that they want? He doesn't know what to do, but then she just gives him half of the medicine ball that she has in her hand that she saved up her parents. So she just gives him that. He swallows it. He doesn't know what it is. He just keeps swallowing whatever people give him. And then he starts throwing up the stuff that he ate earlier. And he gets angry about it. Out of anger, he starts following her. This girl just wants to leave the bathhouse and then she just wants to get away from there and she has a train waiting for her. She needs to get on the train, so she is running. And this guy runs after her out of pure anger. He keeps throwing up the stuff on the way. After a while, he slows down. I don't know what he realizes, but he just wants to accompany Chiro. Not out of anger, but out of will. Saying No Face felt like I was seeing myself. I don't know how Miyazaki managed to capture that people pleasing behavior because I used to offer the best pieces of my personality, like No Face offered gold to people. People were not going to refuse gold if we give them, and people didn't refuse to take away pieces of my best personality when I gave them, and that's not their fault either. I was the one who was giving them, and that's literally the first step. Stop offering gold to people that you've just met. Start accepting who you are and who you have been so far. Stop putting on a mask just to please people. You don't need to do that. You need to be yourself first. And that's how people find you. Chihiro met No Face when he was just outside the garden. He didn't have gold, he didn't have nothing to offer. I think she just said, please come inside. It's cold out here. And he came in. That's how you meet people. You don't need to do a big gesture or a big thing just to make people like you. And moving on to the second step, which is not consuming whatever people give you. I don't know how many people have good intentions, but there are only a few people that you can trust and that you can accept advice or criticism from. You can accept criticism from anywhere, but you need to actually be mature enough to handle the criticism. So you don't have to consume every single thing that people give you. Just like No Face did. He just kept eating those things that people bought him for his gold. These people didn't give gold back to him. They just gave him much more problems to carry. And So have clear boundaries and know where to accept and where not to accept things from people. That will help you a lot. This is not just in relation to like letting go of these emotions, but it's also in relation to living life. The third step is actually accepting the help that you get. No Face was mostly nonverbal for the rest of the movie, except the time when he yelled at Chihiro, asking her what is it that she gave him. Telling this loud actually sounds insane because No Face was actually the person who wanted to meet Chihiro, and when Chihiro helped him, he started crashing out. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how you will also feel when somebody is helping you or when you are helping yourself. It is human nature to be comfortable. These emotions, these feelings have given you a false sense of comfort that you like to be in now. And now that you are pushing yourself away from them, and now that someone is actually making you push yourself away from these feelings, you will feel like your identity is slipping. And that's why you will crash out and you may or may not actually go back to those feelings. And when you go back, it's very important to remember that these feelings never actually helped you in any way and they're just making you feel miserable all the time. You need to remind yourself that, and you need to let people help you. Or if you're helping yourself, you need to continue doing that. For those who are externalizing their help, people can only help you for some time. People cannot be with you at all times because you are only the person who can be with yourself at all times, and you are only the person who can actually help yourself from you. And lastly, the fourth step is moving on from these emotions and trying to have a good life for yourself. You see, No Face could have just stayed in that bathhouse after he vomited all of that. Could have just gone back and ate all those junk again, and he could have been the monster that he initially was. But he didn't do that. Even though he felt angry towards Jiro, he just kept moving. He just kept moving despite throwing up. He was moving on and he was going towards Chihiro. Chihiro for him is a purpose. And I'm not sure how many of us have Chihiro in our life, but what we need to do is we need to realize our purpose and we need to start moving towards it. We need to actively shed our emotions and also move towards a purpose. And that's how you can actually let go of your past. I hope this made sense and I hope it was helpful. And also, please do subscribe and like and comment if you feel like this resonated to you. And I'll see you next time.